I have to say, I feel like this is the most one-on-ones I've ever had in a mail day. Nobody runs trade nights like we run trade nights. Mr. Trevor Lawrence.
What are we doing?
Let's go! Yes, sir! Amazing. Try to bring that to the next generation and to bring it to other people to hopefully inspire them. This is not possible without you. All right, what's going on YouTube? Card Collector 2 coming at you here with a brand new video. Ladies and gentlemen, I think this is the first mail day we have done, and I can't even tell you how long. We have quite a bit of mail that has backed up here. And since we haven't done a mail day in a while, I figured we might as well just save it all for a much bigger mail day. So because of the volume we buy on eBay, on Whatnot, on Check Out My Cards, on a lot of the online platforms, this is going to be a hodgepodge of stuff, whether that's wax, whether that's singles, lots, you name it, it's probably in here. So I'm just gonna get right into this because there's so much stuff we're expecting. I don't exactly know what is what and where everything will be or what all is gonna be in here. So I think this will be fun to find out together. Now this is a heck of a start. When you can start a mail day with a Prism Gold, that's never a bad thing, especially when it's a jersey number Mark Sanches first year Prism Gold. This actually sold on MC. I saw this on their auction. I watch a lot of their auctions, and I saw it was available, so I was starting to comp it, and noticed it had sold originally before for like a few $100. And I was like, that doesn't seem like a bad deal. Like Prism Golds, I love buying them. So I wasn't sure if it got like ended early or if it didn't get paid for. So I set in a pretty high bid on this. I really wanted this. Just being jersey number, Mark Sanches. I'm a Patriots fan, so don't love the Jets, but love the butt fumble. But Mark Sanches was a big deal back in the day. Like probably the last really good Jets quarterback. I think the last one to take them to the AFC title, right? Who did they play that year? The Ravens? Patriots? I don't remember. But again, USC quarterback, first year Prism, Gold, butt fumble, jersey number, a lot of stuff. So this was a fun addition there. Well, we got another one of these, so I'm assuming, I think these are the eBay authentication. So I know I've been buying some cooler stuff lately. Some good stuff becoming available on auctions lately. I've definitely had my eye on some better stuff. So curious if that's what this is. Another Prism. Here we go. This is second year though. Alright, how about this? RG3. I think this is actually another, shout out to MC again. I think this is another MC purchase. 2013 Prism Brilliance Finite Black 1 of 1 of RG3. Heisman Trophy winner, Rookie of the Year. RG3 was a big deal back in the day. Prism Black, this is second year Prism Black for RG3. So, awesome card, PSA 10. So, two really good cards to start off today's mail day with a Prism Black Finite and a Prism Gold. Now, again, the rest of this, and there's so many different packages in here, some of this could be, you're going to see it's a lot of variety. This looks like a Pokemon box. No, a Photogenic. I think this is actually a My Slabs purchase. Photogenic Debut Edition. Was looking for some 24 wax. Starting to also prepare for some stuff for a 200K, 200 pack opening. So looking for some different hobby boxes here. So a little Photogenic action. All right. Definitely a interesting start to this one. Got a Prism Gold, Prism Black, PSA 10, and a hobby box. And this looks like it's from DC. So again, a lot of our eBay purchases these days are from some of the auction, consigners. DC and MC really being the big two that we buy from. just the ability to combine shipping. Like, DC's combined shipping is second to none. I think it's like $9 max. Alright, is it just a couple cards, maybe? I don't think there's anything else in there, but we'll just double check. Doesn't look like it. Nope. Alright, so just some cheap slabs here. Keontae, Blake Corum, Bridges, Joel, is it Felix? Felix? I'm sure I'm butchering that any way I pronounce it. This guy just scored last weekend, I think for the first time. Alright, Blake Corum to 99. His stuff doesn't sell super well, but again, he is a Michigan guy, so locally, not too bad. $39.99 there. This feels like a box. I know I bought some random wax online. Some, like, really random stuff. So I'm not sure if that's what this is. I don't want to, like, cut the box. Looks like it's a post office box. So it could really be anything inside here. Definitely packaged well. Don't be another box. A+ packaging. Shout out to this one. This is definitely some kind of box. Oh, well, this will be fun because this will be a mail day or a video before too long. So I don't want to give too much of this away, but that'll be part of a video here before too long. All right, potential. Another big card here. Alright, a little bit more of a reveal this time. Oh, very cool. I saw this. I was looking at the Prism Gold that went the other day. It just went so much higher than I wanted to be at on it. Nothing under this, right? So, I was excited to be able to win this one. This one went much cheaper. Again, I got the RG3. You know, I talked about that. Like, again, you want to talk about guys that were absolute legends. Tim Tebow, 1/1, flawless diamond. I hate that eBay uses these card savers to package, you know, expensive cards like this. I don't know if this is an in-encased diamond. Hopefully it wasn't, because it's obviously not currently. But a Tebow 1/1 flawless diamond in a Gators uniform. Not a Gators guy, but man, this dude was elite. One of the greatest college quarterbacks I ever got to see play. Didn't pan out in the NFL, but definitely a very popular athlete. Would have done crazy numbers in the NIL space. This looks like more of an international purchase, just based on the label. We'll see. Not that it tells me anything. I usually think Disney when I see the international purchases. That's where a lot of my like Disney PC buys come from. But we'll see here. Ah, soccer. Makes sense. Here we go. A little David Beckham. What is this like? It looks like an elephant, but I don't think that's what it's called. Like, I don't think it's is it a peacock? 1/48. It was first on print. David Beckham, Man U from Select. Really cool. I would love the 1/1 of that version if anyone sees it. Definitely let me know. This is a PWE, it looks like. So I'm going to guess this is some kind of Donnie Nicky. He's usually the cheap PWE type of... Yeah. I think this one got listed. Looks like it might be smoked. Dude, this card is definitely... Dude, it's like literally ruined. It's like cut in half. It's destroyed. Yeah, destroyed. Got smoked. Dude. I'm all for the PWE, like, but if you, yeah. This card's ruined. Ruined. Creased edge to edge. Creased here, creased here, creased here, the whole card. It's all ruined. So either the seller sold a creased Donnie Nicky auto or didn't package it well enough and it was destroyed. So hate to see that. That's what you would call unfortunate. All right. Another eBay purchase here. Put the trash can here this time because I was like, we got so much mail, like, it just makes more sense. Might have been the best move we made all day, you know? Just might have been a good move. Unlike the shipping on that old Donnie Nicky auto there. Not as clutch. Alright. I guess these are slabs, those are raw. What I guess. Alright, so again, talk about some randomness here. Paul Bissonnette auto. It's kind of cool. It's got obviously a personality off the ice. Dylan Cruz SGC 10 refractor. And then some cool raw stuff. This is from MC again. Michael Penixton 99. I think it's called Splash of Color. From the National. LaMarcus Aldridge. This is disgusting. Game used patch auto to 10. And I think I want a couple more David Beckham cards and something else. Yeah, a couple of these David Beckhams. I think they're Bajas from the National Gold Packs. And then this is cool. Sean Monahan. Came to Columbus, obviously, for Johnny Gaudreau. Johnny tragically passed away. It's been a little over a year now. I don't think Monahan was in the Cup this year in a Jackets uniform, but I saw this on there and I was like, he's been an awesome part of the CBJ team since he's come over. So been really gotten into hockey the last couple years. I don't collect it obviously as much, but I really enjoy going to the games. And the Jackets are the only professional sports team in Columbus. Basically probably why I was so big into Ohio State growing up. Like, all the other professional sports teams were in Cincinnati or Cleveland. So, you have the Crew, obviously, MLS. 24 Prospect Edition. But yeah, it was just the Jackets, the Crew. Wasn't super big into... I was more into soccer when I was a kid. Now it's just really, just a couple players. So some first off the line. So, Mizorowski's in this, Bazana's in this. There's a couple different guys in this, and these were super cheap. So, I think this will be a fun one here. Hopefully, a Mizorowski in there, but yeah, a couple boxes of that. All right, that's the first tub. The second tub actually has more in it, so we'll see. But yeah, going back to the hockey thing, I think that's probably why the Buckeyes. I mean, one, they're good, and two, just not many professional sports teams in Columbus, so I feel like the Buckeyes get a lot of love. See, this is how you package something. Love to see this. I think one of our buyers bought this, so I don't think this was me. Wendy, is it Richter? 101 Select Gold Vinyl 2024. Been picking up some of the last couple years of WWE 101s. So, fun one there. Already in a PSA 10 gem. This looks like it might be more of like an Instagram type purchase. Again, I've talked about it before, but just the way the address is written usually gives me an idea. Man, it's good to see some good packaging these days. Love to see that. It's always nice. All right. Let's see if I can get this out. Bang! Best receiver in college football. 44 double jersey number. Or 2 jersey numbers. I guess it wouldn't be double. That doesn't actually make sense. That would be 8. But Jeremiah Smith, 44 of 149, NIL auto. It's hard to imagine a world where he's not currently the best-selling athlete in our store. I mean, Joe Burrow's usually there. He's, you know, obviously injured and banged up right now. But Jeremiah, he's the real deal, and he's always in demand in our shop. So always picking up Jeremiah stuff. Picked up a cool one the other day. If you guys haven't already checked out the vlog from Xenia, that video can be down below. But there's a cool pickup there. All right, some more random stuff. I want to talk about random. I saw this and was like, gotta have this. Actually thought it was a higher grade, but it's still pretty cool. It's so old school. 95 Star Wars. It's like a Vader like playing card. It was like PSA 7, so low grade. But then a Jamar Chase profiles from Prism. Best receiver in football, PSA 9. We'll see if that keeps up with Jake Browning or whoever they decide to trade for. Just based on the size of the box, I'm gonna guess this is a hobby box of some sort. Photogenic? Nah, totally certified. These boxes are actually on fire. I bought some of these early when they were much, much, much cheaper. This is like I think this was like a Target / online exclusive. Again, we did not get any of these, so we never got any of these direct. Again, I think it was like a Target type exclusive, but 1 auto and 2 jerseys per box. But you get a bunch of numbered stuff in there, so big fan of those. Alright, well that's not what we want to open. That's some like business stuff. Looks like a lot of, I'm going to guess 80% of the mail so far has been a consignment type purchase. Alright. Let's see. Alright, let's just look at a couple of cheap slabs, nothing too crazy. It's always funny buying stuff because I'm like, I thought that was a 10. So there's a couple of cheap slabs. I like McCain going into the year, but this is cool. This was the first thing I bought that intrigued me. Everything else was just combined shipping. Again, of course he's out this weekend, but this is a case hit from Score, the Dynamics. It's like a 3D kind of card, but it was like $9 or $10, so this was super cheap. Just feels like a good deal for how rare those are, and it's already graded. I mean, it costs more, for crying out loud, it costs more than that to grade the card, so not terrible there. Alright, let's see what. Shout out to Jarvis. Okay, let's go here. I gotta keep that just in case there's no address on here. A little Ramondre, love that. Big Pats guy. Handwritten notes, man. Never gets old. Hello, my name is Jarvis. Holy cow. This literally just got to us. This is from January. It doesn't have any stamp on it. Yeah, there's no stamp. Oh, there's no, like, post office. Like, I don't know when the post office even got this. But I can tell you it's from January 15th is when it was dated. Hello, my name is Jarvis. I'm from Massachusetts, and I'm a huge fan of you, Ryan. I've been watching you for a couple weeks now because I just got into sports cards. I love watching your videos. If you could send me some sports cards or something, it would mean the world to me. But if you can't, I totally understand. Sincerely, Jarvis. Then he put his address on there. Looks like Mom or Dad might have helped with the address. Yeah. So sorry, I'm just now seeing this, Jarvis. I don't know what I've got, but I'll take a look here. But definitely love the Ramondre. So appreciate you spending some time writing a handwritten note. So sorry it took 9 months to get it. Dang, I feel like a lot of this like fan mail just gets so late. Like Almost feels like it was like lost. It's been scribbled out. This is from March. Also from Boston, Mass. I love Boston, so shout out to the people that watch from Boston. One of my favorite cities on earth. It's got a bunch of stuff in it. Sheesh. Alright, this is the move right here. This is the move. Self-addressed stamped envelope. I don't want to show it because it's got his address on it, but it's got his address, a stamp. Boom. Love it. Some really nice stuff here. Some Buckeyes, some Sean Wade, my guy, Nick Bosa, okay. Dear Card Collector 2, my name is Patrick. I'm 14 years old and a big fan of your videos. I've always wanted to make a trade with you, so I've come up with an offer. 10 cool Ohio State cards for 10 cool Notre Dame cards and a sticker. I've included 10 Ohio State cards in an envelope to send the cards in if you accept. Thanks, Patrick. P.S. OSU got lucky. Go Irish. Man, Patrick, I don't know about lucky, man. It feels like we might have sent your Fighting Irish back to, like, the Stone Age. I realize, you know, you wrote this in March, so I genuinely feel bad, but you're 0-2. So I feel like those Notre Dame cards I might have laying around, this might be an easy trade because I don't know if anybody wants them. I mean, you haven't won in, I don't even know if you've won in, what, 2025? Like, maybe early January to get to the national championship. But no, I'm just love a good jab. Appreciate the note. Appreciate the 10 cool Ohio State cards. All right, let me see what else is here. No idea. This is like shipping manager, so this looks more like a PSA type package. That's not what it is, so I'm not entirely sure. Not too sure. Yeah, it's definitely what it was. It's like a PSA auction. Nothing crazy. Love the old school Vince Carter Raptors jersey. PSA 8 Vince Carter auto to 5 on the red. Great signature. Love the old school Raptors jersey. Just nothing. Not a lot cooler than a old school Vince Carter. This is definitely some kind of. Thought it was a hobby box, but it feels like it's like 2 batches of like top loaders. So I don't know what this is. They're in mags. No clue. Don't know if this is a lot I bought. I don't know if this is is this an eBay purchase? No. This is definitely some kind of online purchase. So some kind of like IG purchase. Man, if this is what I think it is, I bought this a long time ago. Yeah. Oh yeah. I don't know when I bought this lot, but I'm going to tell you it's probably been 6 weeks. But again, we just don't open mail as much. Like, a lot. I mean, we open it. We just don't open it on camera as much. So sometimes when we're saving for videos, it just gets a little backed up. Well, and then you get mail with Amonra autos, Jahmyr Gibbs RPAs, and Cooper Flag autos, and you're like, well, that makes a lot of sense. Really nice shipping. Packaged well. They're all in brand new mags. Wow. Some cool stuff here, too. All right, let's check it out. Laporta on-card auto from Optic. That's a rookie. This Jalen Carter is nasty. Look at that patch. Disgusting. Laporta, RPA. Amonra auto to 99. Amonra auto to 25. Cooper Flag. Fanatics. I was like, fan favorites? Nope, it's Fanatics auto. In 99, or 299, Jahmyr Gibbs, 3 color. 1A, 1B. Best running back in football, definitely up there. I mean, Saquon is hard to beat just from like a pure talent, but Gibbs, they kind of laid an egg week 1 against the Packers, but the Packers look great. And they come back and smack the Bears. All right. What? Oh. Interesting. I bought 2 of these from the same seller at the same time. One was graded, and we got a message about it that was like, hey, the case is damaged. Do you still want it? really cool thing that eBay does. Again, I'm glad they kept it in a top loader. I definitely like that versus the semi-rigid. But I didn't realize they would get separated. But this is cool. I've wanted one of these for a while. 2008 Matt Ryan National Treasures True RPA. This is a big card for me as a kid. Matt Ryan was the real deal. I had some really cool Matt Ryan stuff. Traded them for like, I remember trading a Matt Ryan Letterman X-Fractor Auto 2 of 3 jersey number for a Tom Brady Bowman Chrome Refractor BGS 9. Which at the time I think was like a $700 card. It was much cheaper. This is like 08, so back when he was a rookie. Jersey number, it was Topps Letterman. It was an X-Fractor. Really cool set Topps did back in the day. Hope they bring it back. Bunch of manufactured Letterman cards. But Matt Ryan was a big deal. I think Matt Ryan won an MVP, went to Super Bowl, obviously lost 23. He'll be known for that for a while, but really good quarterback. I was a real big Matt Ryan guy. Him and Flacco both in 08, so really cool. But I bought a raw one and a 9.5. The 9.5 will need replaced at Beckett. But just a couple cards, just not an expensive addition to the PC. All right. I have no clue what this is. Love the bubble mailer, but no idea. Whoa. Thanks for the purchase. Enjoy the Immaculate Quad Shield. I'm glad this card is going to a fellow OSU collector. Thanks, and go Bucks. Oh, this is a gentleman who reached out to me on IG. Made a deal. Never seen this card before, but definitely had to have it for sure. It was very patient with me. I was not very good about responding. Definitely was very patient with me, so I appreciated that. This is 2014 or 2015, so I think this is Devin Smith rookie year, second year for Carlos Hyde, but it has two of my favorite Buckeyes on it. AJ Hawk in a Bengals uniform and Brian Hartline, the GOAT, in a Browns uniform. So a very interesting but cool Ohio State 1-of-1 quad shield. So an awesome addition to the PC. 4 1-of-1 shields on one card. You can't go wrong there. All right, another one I'm not as sure about here. Oh, bang! I think we bought 2 of these from the same seller. Here's the first one. How about an Ed Oliver Nebula? Not sure if we're gonna get another, Prism choice. So Ed Oliver Nebula, big fan of Nebulas. Love those Black Finites. That stuff's just, it's liquid. So here's a solid addition there. Bills look good too. So we'll see what happens. But an Ed Oliver Prism Nebula, definitely take that. All right, so let's see what else we got here. Shout out to those of you still rocking with us. Again, it's been a little while on a mail day here, so trying to show some cool stuff. Definitely been an eventful mail day for sure. Nebulas, golds, Black Finites, all in one mail day. Just can't go wrong. What's a DC? That's cool packaging there. Oh, this is like 2 cards, I think. Oh, man, I bought these a while ago. Monra True Prism Gold, numbered to 10. It was either 8 or 9 in college, I feel like. I want to say it was 8, so it'd be disappointing because I think this is 9. But, and then there's this. 101 Zach Levine, game-worn memorabilia. Bulls Legend of the Core Patch. What is that? I forget what that Topps product is called. Motif, that's what it is. So 101 Zach Levine patch. Oh, this is, I recognize this name. This is the other Nebula. 2 Nebulas in one mail day. It's a solid mail day there. Here it is. Like Leroy Kelly, maybe? No, Ernest Biner. Ernest Biner. Browns legend Ernest Biner. Ernest Biner's the dude that fumbled a touchdown going in to beat the Broncos with Elway, right? Don't know if I've got my Browns running backs mixed up, but Ernest Biner. There it is. All right. Attention, fan mail. Do not bend. Alright, it says do not bend. Hopefully the post office listened. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. 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 This is crazy. Holy cow. Alright. Self-addressed stamped envelope. This is incredible. Alright. Mr. Johnson, I hope this letter finds you in the best of health and spirits. First and foremost, I want to express my heartfelt admiration for your incredible talent and the immense joy you bring to fans like me. You truly are an inspiration, and I followed your career with unwavering enthusiasm and support. As an ardent fan of your work, I have watched your performances with awe and admiration, and I can't help but marvel at your dedication and skill. Your unwavering commitment to excellence not only makes you a legend, but also a role model for countless individuals who aspire to achieve greatness. I recently came across an autograph collection project that I've been passionate about for years. Your autograph would be a prized addition to my collection and would mean the world to me. I understand that your schedule must be incredibly busy, and I truly appreciate your time and consideration in fulfilling this request. Also, if there's any chance you have a business card from one of your side hustles, post-career endeavors, I would love to have a signed copy. This is one of my big collections I'm currently building. You're appreciated and respected. Thanks a ton, Jeff. That is, I mean, some big words in there, but that is incredibly kind. Yeah, really, really cool. I don't take stuff like this for granted. This is not why I ever set out to do anything. Just wanted to show people the cards we were buying, and stuff like this that's really, really cool. So shout out to Jeff. I'll show you guys the cards that he made. Jeff, I got your stamped your return address on there, so I'll get these sent out. But this is from like day one, I think. First day I ever owned a card store, 2019. So put them on the cards. Look pretty cool. I think we bought one of these in a deal, something like this, not of me, but like, there's one of like Dan Patrick. So that's when I first saw it. I thought that's what it was. So really cool. So I'll get those signed. All right, still going here. Oh, this guy stinks. This guy stinks. I know I'll get the people fired up with that comment. I know it. You're either a J.J. McCarthy lover or hater. And I happen to be the latter. But RP at $2.99. His stuff got really, really hot. And then he stunk and got hurt. We'll see what happens. But at least if he's good, I'll be able to make some money. If not, that'd be unfortunate. Alright. What else do we have today? David Beckham case hit. I didn't even know this existed. I feel like soccer's got a lot of case hits lately. Obviously, I search for David Beckham stuff quite a bit, and I always see like random case hits pop up. Visionary from Select. That photo is used a ton by Panini with David Beckham cards. I own a lot of them, and that is definitely a picture that has been used a lot of times. That must have been one they bought, because they definitely use it. Oh, wow. Golly, when did I buy this? July 14th. That makes sense. Before the National. We actually have another TET 101 from Bowman Chrome U. Yeah, Bowman Chrome U. TET 101 Pat Pradasha. Dang, this turned out to be a really good mail day. Excited to see what happens with this guy. Top 10 pick, incredible length. Big fan of his, so we'll see if he pans out. But Ted McMillan 101 Pat Pradasha. I have to say, I feel like this is the most 101s I've ever had in a mail day. Open on mail day. Please do not bend. I don't want to rip the address because I need it sometimes. Especially if they're from young collectors. Okay, I'll keep that. Shoo! Alright. The handwritten note. It says, "Hi Ryan, my name is Boo Boo. That is what everybody calls me. I am a Huge fan of the channel. I've been subbed since before 75K. I've been collecting cards for about 4 years now. Anyways, I was wondering if you could send me a signed sticker. I really hope you can. I also have a joke for you. The answer is on the back. Why did Cinderella get kicked out of the football team? Because she kept running away from the ball. It's pretty good. My guy Boo Boo's got jokes. Thanks again. P.S. My 13th birthday is on February 6th. I also have a CJ Stroud PSA 9 rookie at 75. If you're interested, please email me. Thanks. Boo Boo. Signed it, too. Man, something's either happening. Either we're late on these by an insane amount of time. I mean, 9 months is incredible. Or the post office does not love to give us plain white envelopes. Not sure what it is, but shout out to Boo Boo for the note. I don't have an address, so I'm definitely glad I kept this because I will need that address. Little Maserati Marv, Drake May, man, surprising me. The Patriots are not a good football team. I am a Patriots fan, not a good football team. But Drake May doesn't look too bad. I wish Travion Henderson could pick up a run block. That would be helpful. That's a return to sender, but I still think the Patriots are gonna be good. All right, we'll wrap it up here. Last one. It's been an insane mail day. Shout out to y'all. Just make sure I don't have any other fan mail. I have now reached my peak as an eBay seller. Selling a card to CC2 is awesome. Shout out from New Mexico. Go Lobos. Woof, woof, woof. That's incredible. What a mail day, man. What a mail day. Zeke Internal. I saw this got listed. 1 of 127. It wasn't expensive. 15-20 bucks. This is obviously a really special time in my Ohio State fandom. I was a student when Ohio State won the first ever CFP. Incredible experience. Beating Alabama, beating Oregon, winning a national title. I'll never forget it as long as I'm alive. It was incredible. So, it was first title since 2001-2 season. So really cool. So pick that up. It's very, we got some odd packages. That was odd. All right, now this one. Again, I don't know what we had to cut because that was so odd. Please do not use a box cutter. So, this is a long note. This is cursive, man. I don't know if I can read all this. Here we go. Hello, Ryan. I was at my local antique shop and came across this tie. I immediately thought of you, and I hope you enjoy it. I also included a card because what is a mail day without a card unless it's a Tom Brady helmet? That was the last mail day from Shout Out Hobby Box. Thanks for all you do for the hobby, and more importantly, the many days of, I'm not sure that word. More importantly, the many boys and girls in the great collecting community. Sincerely, looks like Darren, WDC Sports Cards. Peace. Man, wish I could write in cursive like that. Got some different things over the years in mail days. I don't know if I've ever got an Ohio State University tie. That's incredible. Also don't know the last time I wore a tie. Back in my corporate days. We've officially made it. We got a tie on a mail day. It's an incredibly nice tie too. Man. What a mail day. Jelani Cambridge, man. The better of the two basketball players to collect in Bowman Chrome U basketball. The other one is Michi Johnson, who transferred to Ohio State, then transferred out of Ohio State. There's a lot of mail in this. Holy cow. Michi Johnson transferred out of Ohio State to South Carolina, transferred back to Ohio State from South Carolina, and then just transferred back to South Carolina, I think. Transferred somewhere. Not at Ohio State anymore. Thank you. This is awesome. Ryan, thank you for the grad care package. Been watching your videos since I was a little kid, so highly appreciate the kind gift. Thanks. It's really cool. I can't read the name on the card. Dalton. Shout out to Dalton. I got a couple, again, they were off camera, but I got a couple grad cards. People send, like, grad party invites. That's insane. Just really, really cool. So, sent a couple people just, like, thank you notes. And, like, good luck and some, like, CC2 swag. This looks like a eBay type purchase. Oh. Dude. Plain white envelope is not the move. This card is ruined. 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 It's literally ruined. Gosh. eBay needs to, like, just... I mean, look. This card is ruined. 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 You can see the whole crease all the way in the back. It's not the move. Don't ship cards in plain white envelope. It just doesn't work. Like, yeah, it saves money. Well, it doesn't even get the card there. This is why, like, selling on other places is a better thing. Like, this plain white envelope thing does not work. We're 0 for 2. This card is ruined. All good. Liam. Whoa. Ryan. Here we go. Ryan, please invite Jeff to the sports card show, too. Thanks. Be careful for the best card. It's a little out of order here, but I think it says something about, like, best sports card YouTuber. Sorry, Jeff. So. Alright, sorry, Jeff. My guy Liam has spoke. Oh, there's a lot going on here. Me and my friend are planning a card show in CHSSC. Please send a note back and I'll send you an email. Thanks. We can go to, Leah, this is Liam. It says, we can go to my fave card shows in, I don't know what that says. We can go to my favorite card shows in the Charsed, CHSARED. Not sure. Oh, it says open last. Probably should have read that first. Got some Buckeyes here. JSN, second, I think, in the league in receiving yards. Dear Ryan, me and my dad love your videos. My dad was traveling to Ohio for work and was in Columbus and had 2 hours to waste. So he went to the shop. He FaceTimed me. The shop is so cool. I wish I was there so bad. I have an eBay store. Here's the link. Literally read out the whole link. Here's some cards for you. Only my best Ohio State cards for you. And then he was starting to write that note on there, but he scribbled it out and wrote it on another one. Shout out to Liam, man. What a guy. Sweet. Reminder for taxes. Love that. What is... Not sure. This cursive's getting me today. Oh! Shout out to my guy Noah. I bought this a while ago. I forgot about this. I love this card. 2009-10 Chrome Gold Basketball Refractor of Brandon Jennings. It is not in good shape. But it is incredibly rare. Steph Curry is an insane amount of money right now. So I will take that. A really cool one for the PC. I think Brandon Jennings had like 50 in the Garden as a rookie. One of them did it. Brandon Jennings, Tyreek. I think it was Brandon Jennings. That class was awesome. Awesome class. Obviously, Curry's in it. But Brandon Jennings. I think that's all the notes. I think that's everything. Shout out to y'all if you made it this far. Sorry it's a little bit of a longer mail day. But definitely an eventful one. But for now, that is all I got. Peace, guys.